Hey, remember when they used to say the Second Amendment? No one's touching your Second Amendment. No one's taking your guns away. That's a right wing conspiracy. The Democrats have no desire to take away your Second Amendment. Did you see what was in the news the other day, or for like 3 seconds? There was a couple, very well off, rich white couple in St. Louis who had private property. It was a gated community. The gate was busted, and a mob, I'm not going to say angry mob, a mob. A mob is probably more than 10 people. I think it was 20 or 30, 20 to 25 or 30 people, young people, marching through the neighborhood, screaming and yelling on their way to the mayor's house. Now, reports have it that this area was nowhere near the mayor's house. They just decided to bust into this property. Well, this very well off couple, older couple, I'd say in their late 50s, came out and they got a beautiful house. I think he's a lawyer. It doesn't even matter what they are. They're obviously very successful. They got money. Came out and felt threatened. And they came out with guns. Now, granted, it didn't look like they knew what they were doing, but they were scared. They were protecting their property. Well, the next day, mocked all over the internet. Look at these idiots. Look at this white, privileged white people trying to shoot a peaceful demonstration. Now, let's be honest. Let's pretend that you're in your home in the suburbs. You don't have to be rich, just your modest middle class home in Selden, New York, Long Island. And you see a group of people coming down your street screaming and yelling and chanting. Don't tell me you're not just a little bit scared, especially with all the reports in the news. And now this couple claims these people yelled that they were going to burn down their house, they were going to kill their dogs. I have no reason to not believe them. It's very possible. And they held their guns at them. Well, now the authorities have threatened to go in and take away their guns. So all of that BS about they're not taking away your guns. Yes, they are. They're coming after our freedoms one at a time. Freedom of speech, they got that one covered. That's going away real fast. Freedom to bear arms, it's next. They're going to be tearing up the Constitution in a couple of years. And I don't know what this country is going to look like. I really have no idea. But I'm scared. I'm scared. And maybe I'm watching too much scary stuff on the internet and I shouldn't be watching it. But there's a lot of scary stuff going on out there. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And when Joe Biden gets in, President Biden, you think he's going to stop this? No, he's not saying anything now. He's been completely silent on all of this violence. Doesn't talk about it. It's not shown on most of the stations. You got to watch Fox News, which according to you people are a bunch of liars, or I watch the internet. And I know I got to be careful because some of these videos are old. They're not all true. They could be setups, but I do believe there's a certain amount of violence going on out there. And when it hits mainstream media, you know, it's gotten to a point where it's out of control. So they're coming for your guns. They've already come for your freedom of speech. They're coming for your guns. And of course, the criminals will still have guns. I'm this close to getting a gun. I don't want to. I don't want to be violent, but I got to protect myself. And I'm scared. There's no way to live.